I'm trying to get this to pause. There we go. Hello. Happy Wednesday. I don't typically stream on Wednesdays. Hello. Oh my. That's Libby. Definitely feel like that's Libby. Bear with me. My chat is like not popping up. But anyways, I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but apparently a meeting that I typically have on Wednesday nights is next week, which throws off a ton of other things for me, but that's irrelevant. There we go. Now the chat is working. Hello, hello, Libby. Ooh. So, there might be some background noise today between cars honking, drag racing, my neighbors screaming, which they should really shut the fuck up. Thank you. My hair looks nice today. Thank you. I need to get it cut before my ends get really gross, but I am really stoked. I go back and forth between short hair and long hair, and we're definitely long hair, but thank you. Thank you. I typically dye it like a strawberry blonde, but I'm just gonna kind of rock the all natural. How is your day going? I loved the stream earlier. It was delightful. Hi, Lizzie. But yeah, it's been awesome lately. It's been a lot. I was super nervous about my computer, so we went to a micro center earlier, and I don't know why I'm saying we, because it's literally just me and my laptop. But I figured it out, and I felt really dumb, but the people there are always so incredible. I'm very fortunate to live like 20 minutes away from the only micro center in the state. Hello, Lizzie R. Welcome in. And it turns out it was just a silly fuck you too. All right. So, I have all of these little chargers, right? And like everyone has these, right? The wattage is too low to charge my laptop. So after Nibbler alleviated me of the burden that is my cords, truly, I'm drowning in them. I was plugging into these, the wattage is too low. Easy fix. The guy tried to sell me an $80 battery brick, and I was like, my brother in Christ, take me to the cheapest section you fucking have. Anyways, he was delightful. He figured it out. We both got there. Libby, oh my god, that sofa comment, that dude needs to touch grass. And if he's like, okay, not to like profile, but we all know the reputation that men like that have, where basically women are incredibly unsafe in their just daily lives. Like, God forbid a woman leave her house without an escort of men because she'll be attacked and raped and likely murdered. It's barbaric. But yeah, no, that guy can touch grass. Yeah, me too. I'm really glad it was an easy fix. I was looking at different laptops, and honestly, I was looking at laptops, and I'm like, then I'm just gonna get a PC. Like, I don't need a phone, a laptop, and a PC. I either need a phone or a laptop, or a phone or a PC. So if I'm gonna spend laptop money, I'm just gonna get a PC. Anyways, so that's actually so foul of him to say. I agree, Lizzie. I agree. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know what goes through people's heads when they say the things that they say. Shit, half the shit I say. But like, just so uncalled for. Like, how sad is your life that you spend your day going out and looking for people to put down? Like, I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm chatting with people, I look for things that I can, like, compliment on or add, like, positivity to. But to go out, unless I'm driving. But driving me is a different me. She doesn't count, okay? But to just go online, to spend your day going online and just being a little bitch. So weird. So weird. You just thought it was funny based on your shoulders, and I know, right? It's not even like he could see the rest of you. Like, people look different. I don't know. I totally agree. And I love that, like, they can just, you just let it go. I like that you don't dwell on that. That would have taken Amberlynn Reed out. She would have, I feel like that would have really bothered her. People will just pop into random live streams and say stupid shit. Yeah, I feel kind of fortunate, besides like the couple weirdos I've had since I started. Yeah, I feel very fortunate for that, actually. Dodging bullets, apparently. But, oh my goodness. Let's see here. I did want to do, I'm going to learn how to do a poll today. I'm going to make you bear with me while I do. Oh my god. If I even can. Boom, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we're going to add a poll today. Oh my god, my spelling be damned. I'm going to have to double check my spelling. So we have from Friday night to now to catch up. Which means I've spent a weekend with my mother, and I got some crazy shit to talk. Add settings for a poll. Ew, you're gonna make me actually do stuff? Fuck this. Ugh. Yuck. Okay. I don't like this already. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I should have done this earlier, but I was playing Elder Scrolls. I have a problem. I can't stop. I think about it all the time. I'm sitting at work and I'm like, man, I could be playing Elder Scrolls right now. What am I doing? What am I doing? Shit. Let's see. I just need to find where it lets me. Okay, maybe we'll come back to this. Maybe I'll just talk generally then. Because this bitch being my mom, who I fucking love, and I love her so much, and dear God, I just want to hug her and be like, what is wrong with you? Fuck me. Alright, I'm not gonna figure that out. Okay. Let's see. So she still wants to proceed with, like, her anniversary party. And, God, every weekend leading up to this is just a red flag. You guys ever be on TikTok or Instagram, and there's that guy who, like, waves the red flag, and sometimes he has a green flag, and he's like, yes. But most of the time it's a red flag, because he's like, no. Salmon, broccolini, basil, and tomato pizza. That actually sounds pretty good. There's a pizza place by me that has, oh my god, what is it? I haven't been there in a hot minute because I don't go out. They have like, they have this veggie pizza and it's incredible. Because when I went in, I was like, are y'all for real? And they're like, no, it's actually really good. Just try it. And so I did, and they were right. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, he's great. So, the red flag guy. Every weekend leading up to this anniversary is basically that with, like, everything my mom is telling me. So she's setting up her own bank account now. And, you know, we went through the whole he wouldn't let her buy the dress fiasco. And we went and we got him a shirt that matches her dress. And, you know, it was a long sleeve because it's more formal, which my mom wasn't, like, a short sleeve is you know, casual. A short sleeve button up for a man, I think, just looks stupid. A little boy is adorable in, like, one of those short sleeve button ups. A grown man, no, I don't like it personally, but that's just my opinion. But she tells me, she was like, so he didn't get done anything that I asked him to do around the house this week. And she literally has to ask him to do anything. He will not do it. My mom she was in a really bad accident. So she's had like 6 knee surgeries. And she can't like get down onto the ground. It's very difficult for her. She can't like kneel on her knees because it's very painful for her. And so she's like, hey, I need you to like clean the bathroom, like at least the shower and stuff. She can do, you know, everything waist up, but like she can't get low. Thank you, Lizzie. Yeah, short sleeve button ups are a no. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. So, and this is for like a vow renewal anniversary party, you know, whatever the fuck they're wanting to call it, which I'm like, you sure about this? You really want this? Anyways, so she's asking him to do things. My stepdad works nights, and so he comes home and he sleeps, and then in the afternoon he gets up. Um, but we don't know what he's doing during the day because he has done nothing. He didn't do any of that. He looked at her and he's like, I couldn't find anything to clean it with. And I look at her and I'm like, you shouldn't have to hold his hand and like walk him to the pantry to find all the cleaning stuff. Like, anyways, so she asks him to sweep. They have a dog and 2 cats. They got rid of one of the Great Danes. They got rid of one of the dogs because my stepdad insisted that they get this Great Dane. And then he was like, I'll train it, which he didn't fucking do. And so this dog was literally just eating it ate 3 comforters, like 3 king-size comforters. The dog would just sit there and eat the blanket. Anyways, he didn't train the dog, and I'm like, bro, something's got to give. Something's got to give. And so that dog is gone. Have a good work call. So she asks him to sweep. And this grown man, this middle-aged motherfucker, goes out to the garage and gets the leaf blower, brings the leaf blower into the house, and he leaf blows the house as a form of sweeping. And then he's like, I did it. And I think she should divorce him. From that alone, I'm crashing out over this. Like, I called my sister and my brother-in-law and put them on speaker, and we had a conversation. I'm like, for real. And they think I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. I think if she needs to walk this man through how to do basic home stuff, and then he goes through the effort of bringing in a leaf blower instead of simply sweeping the fucking floor. And they have a vacuum. He didn't even have to sweep. He could have vacuumed. He just won't do it. And I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for her. Yeah, she doesn't need the stupidity. Well, it's just like, at what point is he just, trying to make it more difficult? I don't get the point of not wanting to help your partner. Why don't you want to help your partner? Why don't you, when I was married, my goal was how can I make things easier? How can I make it so they don't have a bunch of stuff that they have to do when they get home? How can I be proactive? Or, just you think about your partner, and you should want to make their life easier. So I think if he's home all day, why not put in that effort to help out? And it's just wild to me. I feel insane. I'm never going to figure out this poll. Sorry, I was looking at the settings and I'm like, duh. But yeah, so I'm just like, girl, do you really want this man? Anyways, so we went to, the main stone in her ring fell out, of course, 5 weeks before their anniversary. So we go to the jewelry store and we're doing that, and he's not being helpful either because he's supposed to be finding the warranty paperwork. So we finally get done in the mall. We go shoe shopping. We pick out the shoes. It was overall a really good day, but I was just floored that this man put in so much effort to not help his wife. So really, he expects her to work all day and then come home and do all the housework. And I don't know. I told her, I was like, you should put up a camera in the house, hide a little camera, figure out what he's fucking doing all day, because I guarantee he's sitting there playing on his phone, I swear. Anyways, may this love never find me. And I tell her that. I'm like, I do not want a marriage like yours. I would be depressed, frankly. But yeah, so we are working on more leaves for Libby's lily. I knew that would get me. But yeah, this weekend was just like a lot. But I did learn how to repair and change the tire on my bike, which I was super proud of. Went for a bike ride today and yesterday, and it's held up beautifully. I'm super stoked. Learned something new, which I always like to do because they're always willing to be like, oh well, we offer maintenance. We could just do it for you, obviously for a fee. And I take a lot of pride in like learning how to do something for myself. Nothing wrong with paying for anything to get done, but I feel like having the skill is better, obviously. Um, but yeah, and then I'm a terrible friend because I got that flat. I had to bail on the Sunday bike ride, and I actually I have several texts to return. I'm not a good like I don't text a lot. I don't spend a lot of time like looking at my phone. I'll maybe be listening to something, but otherwise I'm rarely if ever like actually on my phone. Unless like an audiobook, I guess. I don't know. I try to avoid scrolling, which is why I'm typically like my hands are busy. Um, but yeah, I gotta message them back. Although one of them, they were like, well, I prefer to text over Signal, which is just like, it's just this app that's supposedly, it's encrypted, for security. Not that our conversation is anything worth securing. But I told them, I was like, well, I'm not really ever on there, so texting would be the better method for me. But they really wanted to do Signal, so I'm kind of like, I don't think you get to be mad when I'm a shitty texter on an app that I told you I never go on. It's like Discord. I'm not on Discord a ton. I'm there here and there to like pop in, but beyond that, I'm not spending a ton of time. I should lower this, otherwise I'm gonna have to hold my arms up super high for anyone to see what I'm doing. Alright, we're gonna venture down. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I do too, Lizzie. See, and that's apparently a lot of people don't like phone calls, which I think is weird. I don't know. I'll just like call my mom and we'll chat, or like my little sister and I used to just be on the phone forever, and it was so fun, especially when I found this crazy toxic Reddit group. And it was like women who really like, there's one thing to be a misandrist and kind of like think men are lower. Like that's one thing, it's whatever. But it's another thing to like hate men. So I would call her and I would read her the posts on the subreddit, and it was so fun. I loved it. But yeah, and then she would be playing Minecraft while I would be doing that. But now she games with her friends, so I'm like, whatever. I don't mind it, I just like to yap, personally. But yeah, I do like a phone call, especially if I'm not busy. The only time I don't like a phone call is like my mom will literally call me at 4:30 and she's like, well, I thought you got off work at 4:30. And I'm like, bitch, you know damn well, like, it's perfectly likely for me to be on a phone call. Like, I got kind of cranky with her the other day. She called me at 4:30 and I answered it because I had just hung up the phone, and I'm like, hey, I was just like wrapping up my job, and she was like, oh, are you still on the phone? And I was like, well, technically, but like, and then she interrupts me, which I hate being interrupted. And when I'm literally talking to people all day on the phone, I'm interrupted a lot. A lot. And it's very frustrating because it's like, if you would shut the fuck up, I could tell you, like, I can literally answer your question, but they won't stop interrupting. And it gets very frustrating. So she literally did that, and I was like, you know what? I will call you back. So we get off the phone, and I wrap up my day, and it's like, 5 o'clock by the time I call her back. And she was like, well, why are you so upset? And I had to explain to her that I don't like when she interrupts me, because I have to deal with that all day. And not only do I have to deal with that all day, but I have to like just take it, which is really, people will call and they're like, I'm in a bad mood, so you might get some of that. And I'm like, the fuck? And that's when my internet accidentally goes out and the call disconnects. Good times. You're back. You hate phone calls? What? Libby, no. You get so scared of Reddit? What? Reddit's so fun. There's like, I'm on Reddit for like, there's lacqueristas, which is like girls doing their nails. There's a bunch of hair subreddits. There's makeup ones. You got to be careful though, because some of them that are like really woman focused end up kind of being like OnlyFans ads, which is really annoying. I joined this one and it was like soft girls, which was very like, it was very feminine aesthetics and stuff like that. But then people just started straight up posting thirst traps, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not here for this. All right. But Reddit is so fun. Let's see. Libby, you guess you should preface that you don't mind talking to people in your life, but you get so many spam calls. No, for real. The spam calls are atrocious. I don't even know what to do about them anymore, frankly. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do. It's like I get one a day at least. It's aggressive. Let's see. Wait, can we see the purple nails? Yeah. They're short. I broke like 4 nails because it was a month between. And I told my mom, I was like, I can't do this anymore, because I then end up, I get my manicure and I don't like it because I don't like how short my nails are. Not that I don't like the manicure itself. But yeah, so I went with the purple, and then, once I grow them out, I used to have like long stiletto nails, and they're natural too. So, and that's what I follow, like the lacqueristas. They talk about natural nail growth and the different oils that you can use and vitamins that you can take to make sure that you have strong nails and hair. And obviously, because it's biotin, which is great for your skin, hair, and nails. Your nails are mega short because of the piano. That's okay. I don't dislike short nails, but I have like, I have short fingers, so I feel like it elongates them. Libby's are short because she's a lesbian. Yeah, I broke all of these. All right, I was very much giving lesbian for a minute. Like, they probably thought it was intentional. But yeah, no. And I'm single, so I don't really care about having my nails too short. You're kidding. You don't like long nails. Yeah, once I get to a certain length, my typing turns to shit. Although I will say, having a bunch of short nails and the other ones were long at the time really fucked with my typing. It was not a good time. Like, not even a little bit. Lizzie, you play piano. That's super cool. I love that. Absolutely love that. My brother plays a little bit of piano. He said he had to learn it when he was taking his guitar classes. Let's see. I'll fix my half double crochet. Or no, I'm doing a full double crochet. But yeah, so yeah. Sunday was a bust with the bike ride, but I'm going next Sunday, and this Saturday is the free market. So I'm really excited. I have a bunch of stuff in the back of my car to donate, and that'll be a good time. Plus, it's May Day this weekend too, so a lot of neighborhoods are having like big celebrations and protests, to my knowledge. Lizzie does it all, apparently. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. See, I wish I had gotten to do stuff like that as a kid, but I moved so often, it was really difficult to have any kind of like real stability in that way. You play violin and piano. You'd rather be playing soccer or volleyball? Volleyball was very fun. So was soccer. I tried the French horn for a little bit, but I gotta say, draining the spit out of my instrument was repulsive and revolting, and I'm so grateful that I gave that up, because that was super gross. Not a fan. Violin is hard. I bet. I absolutely bet. We got a Gus on the lap here. Heck yeah, bud. Heck yeah. And Nibs is chilling right over here in his bed too. Hi, Bob. Good boy. Yeah, Lizzie, do you have a favorite position in volleyball? I was never good at serving, but I was solid on the back row. You, yeah, you did the spit joining? No, 100%. My sister played the clarinet, and my other sister plays the oboe. And yeah, it's super disgusting. But basically, like for the French horn, you would have to just like tip it to drain all of the spit inside. Hi, Gus. I promise I won't vomit on you. Yeah, it was awful, and I only did that for like a year until we moved again. So, like, I went to so many different schools. It made it very difficult to keep up with anything. Um, which kind of sucks because like now my siblings are involved in all of these extracurriculars, and I was like, oh, that would have been really nice. I wonder what that's like. Can't relate. I went at the worst time apparently. I got middle child syndrome. Oh, Lizzie, you're in the middle. Nice. Let's see. You can't imagine little Lizzie being a spiker. Gotta have mad hops. Maybe she's got hops. We don't know. Let's see. Your nightmare sport is football. No, that's valid. That's so valid. Football's scary. I feel like the helmet reduces line of sight. I don't know. It makes me feel caged in. It was like when I did that sword fighting class. They had us put on these helmets on the last few sessions, and it was like I don't know, but it definitely limits the peripherals, which I'm not a fan of. Your sister played the clarinet and your brother played a tuba. You can't do anything since you couldn't afford any activities, so you could never go to basketball camp in the summer or anything. Oh, Libby, I feel that. I feel you on that. Yeah, we couldn't afford it either. And then I always, because we couldn't really afford childcare either, it was during the 2008 recession. So I signed up for soccer and I got to go to a couple practices, but then my parents were like, yeah, you have to babysit like every day. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, bye. I can't play soccer. But then they also, like, when they told me I had to quit, they made me feel bad about it. They're like, well, you don't have time. Hello. Thank you so much for following. It was just super weird. It's like, okay, I'm sorry that y'all are poor. I'm just a child in this. Super weird, but I am very grateful. My stepmom was very young at the time, and she did tell me, she was like, I really wish I had counted my stitches. But my stepmom was like, I really wish I could put who I am now into who I was then, and it would have been a lot better. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. Y'all were immature as fuck. And I'm just over here like, no, duh. Hey, Bob, we gotta count some stitches, okay? Alright? We're gonna do like the Count Chocula, or the, the Count Chocula, I'm a dipshit. The Count from Sesame Street, alright? Did any of you watch the Nosferatu movie? I couldn't do it. Let's see. We're supposed to have 15, alright? Let's see if we're an overachiever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, suffering from success. I'm too good. Alright, so 18, 17, 16, and now we're at 15. Alright. Counting's hard. Alright. If you're gonna crochet, you have to ask yourself some very important questions. One of them being, can you count? And mine is, no, I apparently cannot count. I've accepted that. I've come to terms with it. I'm okay with it. I'm a product of the system. I probably should have joined the military, but I'm like, you want me to die for you? Fuck no. I ain't dying for this country. If you're a patriot, you should leave. Just kidding. You can do what you want, but like, you know. Anyways, I know too many people who went into the military. Let's see, 2 single crochets. Yeah. Alright, we're doing this one right. We're doing this one right. Alright, and then my favorite, a treble crochet. Fuck yeah. Gonna put a twisty bitch at the end here. Bear with me. This is, oh my god, it's so little. It's so little. Where am I at? Okay. I see the chat moving in my peripherals, and I will... Fuck. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. Into the hole. 1. Fudge. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Fuck yeah. A treble. Okay. Let me catch up. What are we saying? Count Chocula. I know, I'm so fucking stupid for that. Of course you haven't seen a movie, Libby. Nosferatu. It's on Peacock, I think. It's okay. I only referenced it because I said Count Chocula. And I was thinking of that vampire from Sesame Street. The Nosferatu movie, I assume, is the reason. No, Nicolas Cage is not in it. Oh my god. I think that was 20 years ago, Libby. Was Nicolas Cage ever in Dracula? Hold on. Dear Google. No frickin' way. I love how I had to Google incompetence. Nosferatu. Nicolas Cage. Was he? No way. No way. Was Nicolas Cage in Nosferatu and I haven't seen it? Okay. Hold on. I gotta check what page this is going to. Hold on before I share my screen. Of course, this is what fucking pops up first. Gimli, what's up? How are you? Love to see you here. Stitchin'. Thanks for being here. So your little psst. Lily Rose Depp. I know. Who's that? Who's Lily Rose Depp? That's Johnny Depp's Nepo baby that he had with one of his... I don't know. No fucking way. Okay, he's not in the new one, that's for sure. Directed by... Overtakes Nicolas Cage. No, I'm not seeing anything about Nicolas Cage ever being in Nosferatu. Was he Dracula? Renfield. Maybe? Is that Nicolas Cage? Okay, yeah, he was Dracula. Okay. And you're not too far off. That's 2023. God, I need to watch that movie then. I love Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna watch it the whole time. I'll be holding my Nicolas Cage pillow, and I can like, it has sequins on it. They're fun to pet. Let's see here. You swear you saw Nicolas Cage in the previews for a Nosferatu movie? Kind of. You're right. You're not wrong, Libby. You got me. You got me there. You thought Nosferatu was like Black Swan? I genuinely don't know. I couldn't get through it. I'm sure it was good for those who like those kinds of movies. It was one of those movies you have to pay attention to, and you get maybe 20% of my attention, tops, you know? I can only do so much. Gimli, I'm taking a look here at the Discord. Bear with me. I'm gonna get there. I assure you. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. What? Look at you. Hold up. Alright, Gimli's latest. Let's see. That is so cool. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. You've been working hard. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, that's so dope. Thank you so much for sharing. I love it. Oh my goodness. And once you get the eyes on there, let's see. It was the Renfield movie. Yeah, absolutely. Libby knows a movie. Yes! Libby knows a movie. We should watch that one on Saturday movie night. Let's see. You got them confused. No, that's totally valid, though. Like, I would, too. You don't like scary movies. You can handle Twilight? Twilight's not a scary movie unless you watch it from Charlie's perspective. But no, that's so valid. The purple eyes, and it'll be a black nose. That'll be so, so cute, Gimli. Oh my god. Nicholas Hoult is in both of those movies. Yeah, that would confuse the shit out of me. Gus, you can't lay that far back, bro. Alright? I don't have enough lap for you. Right? Isn't that so dope? Heck yeah. Well, we are Megan Leaves. Twilight's a horror movie. No, for real. Like, for real it is. And he only liked Bella because he couldn't read her thoughts. Like, he disliked Anna Kendrick's character because he could hear, basically, all the nasty shit she was thinking about doing to him. And he was like, ugh. And then he meets Bella, and he literally thought, like, oh, there's nothing going on in there or something. But really, she was thinking the same shit. He would have been horrified. He wouldn't have liked her. It's crazy. It's so stupid. But yeah, no, those movies were issued, like, they had their own issues, don't get me wrong. Gus is as big as my sofa. We don't body shame. We don't body shame. You are a big boy, though. I tell him every day. But he's so fluffy and soft and cuddly. Like, if he was any smaller, I'd be afraid that he would get hurt on his little adventures. Like Anna Kendrick mentioned, she's incredible, yeah. God forbid a woman be unattainable. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Twilight was definitely something else. I gotta find some other media to get obsessed with besides Elder Scrolls. But I feel like it's a good time to be obsessed with Elder Scrolls, to be honest. I did return. I waited over 10 weeks for this book to become available at my library, and I fucking hated it. So I returned that, and then I had another one that I waited, I think maybe like 4 weeks for, and I didn't like that either. She got proposed to. It's like the main girl, right? She's proposed to by the main guy, and this bitch is like, no, I can't. And I'm like, I'm out. Like, it's been 5 chapters of yes, no, yes, and I'm out. I'm so done with it. I need to find a different book. And this Diet Coke tastes weird. Anyways, gotta keep my hands a-moving. And Gus is he's being so cute. Let's see. Oh my god, where did it go? There we go. Okay. Have I seen, bear with me. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Have I seen Warm Bodies? I have. I liked that movie. I thought it was very sweet. I thought it was very, very sweet. Little corny, but very cute. All you do is watch The Good Place. Yo, The Good Place had no business making me cry the way that it did. I blubbered. And you know what? I'll be honest. I don't like when things end, especially shows that like make me feel a lot of emotions. I don't like when they end. I have not watched the last episode of The Good Place because I don't want it to end. I've been told that like it will absolutely wreck me, and I believe it. Like I believe it. I don't need to know. I'll believe you. I'll take your word. It will wreck me, and I don't think I need that right now. Okay? I have a soft heart and, you know, big feelings. Maybe I should watch it now while I'm PMSing. That way I'll be like, oh no, I'm not crying because it's sad. I'm just hormonal. I have all this testosterone in my body now. It's making me very emotional. Just skip to the end. I have not seen Buffy, but you need new hobbies. Ooh, you could try crochet or sewing or cross stitch, or do you want more like active hobbies? Because I totally get that. I also totally get that I need to do the correct stitch. Heather, ma'am. Let's see here. I have heard really good things about Buffy. It tastes weird because it's Diet Coke. Yo, I fuck with Diet Coke heavy. I love Diet Coke. Alright, don't get me started. Ow! No nails! That's so rude of you. Let's see. You only saw the first season of The Good Place? Oh, Libby. Libby, it's so good. It is. It's so good. If you find the time, it is worth your time. I assure you of that. Stop clawing me. I don't like it. Let's see. You refuse to finish. Okay, refusing to finish Lost is super valid, Lizzie, because it's ridiculous. The Good Place, Modern Family, for that reason. I never got into Modern Family, but I do hear good things about it. You cry at everything. It's a curse. That's not a curse. That's a good thing. It's really good to have like access to those emotions. So I would never like I would never dog anyone for that. Like cry. 100% cry. We should make Saturday nights TV show night. Shortening the time commitment. Oh, we could. If that would be easier for you, that would be so awesome. We could totally do that. Do it. Do just that. That'd be great. I wouldn't have any issues with that. I'm gonna snipe you though. I'll be here live watching Libby's stream. Talking through it. I am the worst, actually. It's really good that I'm muted in that chat. I am a movie talker. I'm just a talker, actually. So, it is the worst. It is one of my worst qualities, in my opinion. Let's see. Buffy is so good. Oh, wait. You make friendship bracelets? That's so cute. What? That's so dope. I made my brother a friendship bracelet. He doesn't wear it. I think it's funny, though. But no, that's so dope. Is it like the braided kind? Let's see. I think I missed you here. Buffy is so good, but also a teenage girl dating a vampire. Oh, and is he like 100+ years old? Typical. When you were in university, Sci-Fi Channel would have Buffy marathons. Your housemate and you would sit and watch Buffy, then rush off to class on campus before the next episode started. That's too funny. You only watched the first season of This Is Us and How to Get Away with Murder. I don't think I've seen any of those shows. So that's not, if you wanted to pick any of those up too. Your sister and you used to watch Buffy before school and your mom was like, what? But we were vibing. That's what's up. We used to watch Charmed. So kind of like Buffy, but with not vampires, but witches. I fucked with Charmed. It was such a good show, and it was just so fun, and the outfits were just amazing, like very Y2K, late 90s. It was incredible. Great show. Let's see. Braided friendship bracelets mostly for camp during the summer. That's so cool. I love that. That's very fun. Especially like for camp stuff. People love that. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I try and rotate my hobbies depending on the time of the year. So like once it's nice out, I try and be outside as much as I can, which I'm thinking about getting like a power bank so that I could stream at the park or something while I'm out crocheting, cuz I'll just pack up my stuff and go chill at the park and crochet or read. And we'll see if anyone like wants to be a weirdo, which totally happens, unfortunately. What was it, last summer? Last summer there's this guy in a red baseball hat, and he came over, and I like just laid down my blanket, and he comes over and he literally just sits on my blanket. And he starts like asking me questions, and I'm like, can I help you? And he's like, well, I want to get to know you. And I'm like, okay, I don't. And he doesn't take the hint, so I just start lying. And I'm like, yeah, I'm separated from my husband. I have 3 kids. And then he told me that he loved me. And I'm like, you need to go. And I didn't know, like, how to make him go away. So I pretended to get a phone call, and then I ignored him until he just left. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. And then there was another time I set up my hammock after a bike ride. And this person comes up, and he sets his hammock up right next to mine. And I'm like, of all the trees in this massive park, right? You have to come bother me? And so I just took everything down and left. It took like 2 minutes. It was grand. They're incredible shows. I gotta see the Buffy outfits. Shoot. Lizzie McGuire level. Fuck. I loved... Lizzie McGuire used to have this game on Disney on like Disney.com where you could like do her nails and put her in all these cute outfits, and it was awesome. I played the shit out of that game. It was the best. Let's see. You sometimes watch X-Files, but then you get scared. That's so valid, though. X-Files was scary. Let's see. Ren and Stimpy is a really creepy show, too. Some of those old cartoons are horrific. Yeah, the love confession in the park. Yeah, like, men are so weird. I try and be as unapproachable as possible in public, not gonna lie. I never want to give anyone the idea that I'm open to talking. 'Cause you just never fucking know. Lizzie, thanks, Libby, LOL. Aren't you helpful? Yeah, no. It's terrible. Look, Gillian Anderson is hot, but not hot enough to get me to watch Spookies. Why? She could, she'll just be, like, there for you, She'll keep you safe. Be brave. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn. Okay, 4 more. Like, I'm gonna count. Shit. Oh, where am I? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not super into the spooky stuff. My mom and my sister are super into it. But for the most part, I don't know. I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is one of my favorite shows. Other than that, not a ton. And I usually just have that like on in the background because you can kind of just start it from wherever and get the gist. Although there is like an overall plot, but similar to like The Office where there's a main story, but it's kind of under the radar. Let's see. You got the New York stare at the sidewalk, and exactly, don't make eye contact. Do not make eye contact, 100%. And well, like, when I first moved up here, my mom would visit. We'd be walking. She'd be like, "Hi, hello, how are you?" And I'm like, "You need to shut the fuck up. You need to stop because you don't know. Like, you genuinely don't know, and like you're inviting attention, and we don't do that. Like, damn. Like, not that people would be bad, but you don't know. You know, you don't know what they're gonna say. And I mean, I've had some interactions where I'm like, oh, I should have just shut the fuck up. Like, damn, if I would have just shut the fuck up, that would have been avoided. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll be friendly. And that's when I'm at my dumbest. All right, that's when I end up talking to a bunch of people who inform me that, like, they wanted to reverse slavery, basically. They're just like, yeah, but this time it'll be you. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. Like, pop off. I guess you're not against it. You want to be the one running it. That's one thing. Let's see. You're the opposite of brave. You're not merda. Merda? God. I liked brave, actually. I'm not gonna lie. You're a coward? No. No, actually, you're just being a woman who's being safe. Because genuinely, that's what we have to do. And the guys are like, oh, you're unfriendly. And it's like, fuck off. Like, they don't even know what they're talking about. Men just say stupid shit. They should talk less. Let's see. Your sister watches Castle and Brooklyn Nine-Nine at full volume every day. Your sister's a dick. I did not get into Castle. My parents like Castle. Is your sister a 40-year-old woman? Let's see. You bet you're also a fan of Mariska Hart, whatever the fuck that last name is. Who the fuck is that? That's mother right there. Your mom talks to everyone too. I don't know why she's so inviting to people. Yeah, I don't know, but she's gonna be inviting to the wrong people one of these days. She's gonna find out. She's gonna find out why we avert our gaze. Unbelievable. I mean, I like that she's friendly. Oh, big yawn, bud. You working hard? Are you tired from working all day? Huh? On your $0 income? You fucking mooch. Yawning. Be quiet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. Because I keep talking and forgetting to count. Yeah. He's been doing that lately, though. He'll just, like, claw me. And I'm like, bitch, that hurts. Okay. My stitches are tight. Here we go. Alright. Your sister really likes what's-his-face from The Rookie? Fuck, I don't know The Rookie. I'm gonna have to look this shit up later. The Detective Benson on Law and Order. Oh, she's hot. She's scary. She's got, like, this bossy thing. I don't know, but I like it. Let's see. Nathan Fillion. Oh, that sounds familiar. Who the fuck is that? Gus, your hair is everywhere and it's kind of disgusting. I just want you to know it bothers me sometimes. Nathan Fillion. Is he that guy with the weird face? Ugh! What? Lizzie, you're in timeout. This isn't even who I thought it was. It's the Castle guy. What? Do you like older men? Ew. This guy looks like he wants to talk about his 401k. This guy looks like he's gonna lecture me about I don't even know what. I don't like it. I don't like it. Detective, yeah. Detective Olivia Benson, mother icon legend. Hell yeah. Yeah. Lizzie, you kind of like them old, don't you? Like, are you trying to cash in? Hey, I'm not, you know, get your bag. I'm not here to judge you. I personally think the young should benefit from the old, and if they're not going to pass down the wealth that they've occurred, I fully support women marrying old men just to get their money. And old women, too. They have money, too, that we could take and exploit. Let's see. Yeah, the weird face. Thank you. Yeah, he's crusty. What? Wait. Who's... Oh, I thought you meant that you like him when you said that. So, nah, he's crusty, so you don't like him? Or is crusty good now? Nathan was in Firefly, never seen it. You know, that's your sister who watches. Oh, your sister likes him? Ew. Oh, I don't know if any of you all are into anime. Fuck, I'm gonna out myself. Well, here we go. I started a show, and I only... What the heck? Where is music coming from? No music should be playing. You, shut the fuck up. I hate you so much. So I saw a meme which made me need to like watch this anime. And of course there's only one season out so far. Let's see here. And it's definitely not appropriate by any means. By any means. Let's see. I'm never gonna be able to find it. Well, fuck me. It's this nasty old woman. Shit. It's not a nasty old woman. She's a ghost. Alright? And, like, one of the first scenes, oh, she makes this joke and it's so good. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. The only anime you've ever seen is Jujutsu. One of your brothers watches it. Yeah, I'm very picky about the ones that I do watch because some of them are super gross. You know, you get started and it's like, oh no. Let's see. Fuck. Where is it? I don't think it's an actual meme. I think it's just there. Oh, I don't want to put that on the screen because it's not in full context. Ah. Oh, I'm dying here. I'm dying. I don't know if I want to put this up on the screen. Hold on. Okay, I am gonna put this up on the screen, but don't judge me. Oh, you can judge me, but like, I don't know why. I think the dubbed reads funnier. You haven't watched a lot of anime. Ghost in Shell is good. I did see Ghost in Shell, and that was good too. They did. If I'm thinking the right one, didn't they do a live action with let's see. Yeah, with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, I've seen that one. It was pretty good. Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna just do this one. I don't think the subtitles are 100%, but it's close enough. And for some reason, this had me laughing so hard. I'm not proud of it. She says, gobble your dong. So, that's what's captivated me lately. Goodbye, Gus. Goodbye, Gustav. Let's see here. Let's see. You'd like to finish Case Closed someday? Huh. I haven't seen that one. Let's see. Okay, I wouldn't call Scarlett Johansson an older woman. She's mature, but like crazy hot. All right, we need a different category. We cannot be calling her an older woman. I refuse. Let's see. You watched First Wives Club way too young and decided that you didn't need men and that you need a 40-plus-year-old woman instead to support you emotionally, financially, and physically. You think it was for a date? You're 18, maybe lower that to 30-ish years old. For real. Alright, let's see here. But yeah, so I saw that little clip and I was like, I gotta find out what this is. So I watched the full season and it's actually pretty good. The first episode is a little rough, but I think like there's an episode in the middle of season 1 and I did cry. Isn't ScarJo 40? Yeah, she's in like her early 40s, but that's not old, dude. That's no longer old. The whole thing is shifted. Get with the times, all right? Back in my day, all right? Back in my day, you used to meet a 50-year-old motherfucker and they looked 70. Like the way that they dressed and everything. It's crazy the shift that has happened. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. So like, I don't know, man. 40's the new 30. That's why I'm still 20. that's just how it is. Because it's totally shifted. Libby, back me up here. It's been a huge change for the better, personally. Older. Okay. Well, we're here to get you on your misspeak. She is, I suppose, mature. But that's as far as I would go with it. Let's see, I'm supposed to be doing a half double crochet. But yes, I do love ScarJo. There's actually, okay, not to be super weird, but also like low key, there's a fucking barista that looks so much like Scarlett Johansson. It's not even fucking funny. And every time I go in, I'm just like, I don't know how to act. It's her face even. It's insane. I'm just like, you don't have to be doing this. you you could be making money as like a body double or something. You could straight up be living a different life if you wanted to. She could probably go online and like claim to be Scarlett Johansson. I don't know, but straight up looks way too much like her. It bothers me entirely. It doesn't bother me, but I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life, girl? Let's see. Yeah, you did. Libby, you called her. She does like I'm older. She's 18, so 40 is definitely older comparatively. Totally. Totally. It's not even a crush, it's just an appreciation. That's so valid, though. You know what's even crazier, though? Is Scarlett Johansson married that, like, Colin Jost guy. He better be super fucking funny. Like, she better just get all the laughs every day, because that guy is basic. I don't know. Something about him. Super basic to me. Yeah, we're looking younger these days. No, for sure. Cue Kelly Clarkson. Oh, I don't know why. Where did I put it? Hold on. I gotta show you something. It's my dick. No, it's not. Not yet. Okay, so I went to the best store in the world, right, which is Micro Center. I have a tiny tape measure. It's so dope! It's so dope! Anyways, I needed to show this off because I used to keep a tape measure in my purse. And now, if I'm cruising around and I see like, you know, some dope furniture on the side of the road, I can just like, will it fit? Will it fit? And I can find out. Anyways, I just had to share that. Let's see here. Colin Jost is so attractive in such a weird way. Yeah, in like a thin-lipped white guy kind of way. Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. It's weird. I don't know. Let's see. You thought Colin was good looking, but you're a lesbian. So it's not that he's not good looking. He's just basic. Like, he's just super, super basic. Like, if you went in to Chat GPT and you were like, give me a white man, it would give you Colin Jost. Like, straight up. He's basically the description of, like, any romantic book where it was like he was tall with brown hair. Boom, Colin Jost. Like, he's just, you know, I don't know. I need like a unique feature in there. I need like a strong nose or something. Like, something. You remember the pandemic time watching SNL in your bedroom, seeing the at-home segments, and you're like, Colin, heart eyes, or are those stars? I'm blind. They're stars' eyes. I mean, yeah, he's just basic. You're welcome. You're welcome, Libby. That's for later. Tiny tape measure. Fuck yeah. Tiny tape measure. I saw that, and it was like $3, and I was like, fuck yeah. And then the chick at the counter, she was like, do you want me to like leave this out of the bag so you can put it on now? And I'm like, babe, you don't want me standing at your desk for as long as it's gonna take me to get on this on my key ring. But yeah, I was so stoked. And I should actually check. I think I need new mace. I'm pretty sure this is expired. I'll put that on the list. I gotta get new mace. But yeah, and I have a cute little tape measure. I'm so stoked on it. I don't know. Like, my day couldn't get any better now that I have a tiny tape measure. Let's see. It is handy, right, Libby? It's so handy because I love free shit. Like that vanity I posted. So I literally, that day, I had a moving van because I was picking up all this furniture to resell. And I saw it posted for free for pickup. And so I bombed over, and I get there, and there was no parking, so I finally found a place to park, and it was sitting out there, and I'm like, fuck yeah. So I run up, and I grab it, and I'm carrying it, and this little old lady, she's like, oh, do you need a hand with that? And I'm like, no, bitch. Because her like husband was coming up, and I was like, you don't think I know this game? Like, here, let me help you. And then you snatch that shit and take it to your own car. It's a bloody blood world out there. All right, it's a dog eat dog world out there. Bloody blood. What the fuck am I saying? What are words anymore? Anyways, that old lady was like trying to get one over on me. Not today, Janice or Barbara, whatever the fuck your name was. But no, like, do I look like I need your help? No. All right. I did have to rearrange like the entirety of my moving van though, so I completely unloaded it on this residential street and then reloaded it. It was a good time. Let's see. Colin Jost is the hallmark love interest. Exactly. Thank you, Lizzie. You nailed it. 100%. 100%. Girl's hometown who owns a hardware store and the main girl falls in love again. Blech. I hate that shit. The chick at the counter, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, no, you nailed it. Lizzie is also all for the older dudes, too. I mean, hey. Oh, I do not like men that much. No one does. I don't even think straight women like men that much. I met one girl, though, at one of my night classes, where she really does actually like men. And I'm like, as people, though, and she couldn't answer, so I don't think she does. I think she just likes their appendage. So we really nailed that down in one of our class talks. I'm like, you gotta figure it out. Like, what's there to like? You can't tell with her? No, that's valid. She's just, she's an enigma. She's young. Let her figure it out. She'll get there. Used to talk to George Clooney through your TV. What? You're admitting that? Like, out loud? Lizzie, you used to talk to George Clooney through your TV. Wait, ER George Clooney? What George Clooney? Were you just, like, rewatching the Ocean's movies to have conversations with George? What's going on here? You could probably bag Leonardo DiCaprio if you wanted to. I think George is actually, like, he married a beautiful woman and has children. It seems like he's kind of a faithful dude. He seems like an okay guy. I will say, remember, Libby, do you remember all that shit with Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt? I really feel like Jennifer dodged a bullet after all that stuff came out about Brad Pitt. And, like, the way he went after his Angelina Jolie and his own kids. Like, on a plane. The man's insane. Certifiably. I think my brain is rotted. Not gonna lie, you guys. I shouldn't know anything about celebrities. And I don't know that much about celebrities. I just, like, read stuff, and for some reason it retains. Let's see. It was more of an acting thing. Oh, okay. No, that's valid. I used to practice making myself cry, and now I can make myself cry. It's really fun. I also kind of use it just to be, like, highly manipulative sometimes. It's a good time for me. For me, at least. I'm enjoying it. Let's see. You don't think they have kids, but Clooney did get married. No, she totally had kids. She totally had his babies. George Clooney, kids with wife. Are you kidding me? You gotta lock it down, alright? If I married someone rich, 100% I'm gonna have a kid. I don't even want kids. But if they're rich enough, you just hire a nanny. So, like, the parenting can be done for me. And I'll just check in and be like, sup? Let's see. In a mall, his wife. Yeah. Yeah, they had twins, Ella and Alex. Oh, and this was recent, like 2024. Oh my god, how old is he? 80? Dear God. Good for her. Good for her. I bet she really loves him too. Man. What a rock star. Not Leo, you. No, that's so valid. He used to be hot. Like, when I was young, he was a dreamboat, not gonna lie. Now he's just kind of a creep. Let's see here. You would learn the other person's dialogue and then talk to George. Oh, okay. Got you. You don't think they... Okay, we already said that. I backtracked. Amal is literally a human rights lawyer. Yeah. No, legit. Legit. I follow this one lawyer. She's an immigration... she's an immigration lawyer. And she has set up, like... In her firm, everyone wears pink. And they like, pink, heels, the whole shebang. Like, it's very Barbie. It's very Barbie, and I'm obsessed with her. I follow all of her shit. I'm like, fuck yeah. And she's doing great stuff. She's down in Texas, like, helping people with, like, the current... I don't want to call them deportations, because they're literally just kidnapping people at this point. You remember Brad and Jennifer. I don't know if that stuff with Brad was proven, though. It was. Angelina got, like, everything... And the kids, there's, like, restraining orders and shit because he attacked her and the kids on the plane, and, like, the kids won't speak to him now. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. You definitely talked to Frank Sinatra. You're so weird. Let's see. They're 7 years old, apparently, yeah. Bro, twins are a nightmare. Him and Claire Danes... Your whole English class was swooning. I don't know who Claire Danes is. Who is that? I'm gonna have to see. I don't know people's names. Like, I don't even know people's names in real life. I'm such a piece of shit, actually. One of my friends, I've met his wife too many times now to not know her name. Oh, she is pretty. She's very, very pretty. She's like Gwyneth Paltrow-esque looking. Okay. Let's see. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Shrunken. Alright, well, welcome in. Let's see. Elle Woods. Yeah, she's very Elle Woods. The pink suited lawyer is iconic. Oh, from the old Romeo and Juliet. We loved that movie. I'm pretty sure my English teacher was like swooning in class. I'm like, babe, you gotta chill. Like, you're supposed to be the adult here. She was very uncomfy. I feel like English teachers are a weird breed of people. Let's see. And a slip stitch. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright. Well, this one turned out better than the other one. Let's see. Oh, the second one? Okay. Got you, got you. Got you. Gwyneth Paltrow is eating carbs again. Good for her. That was a great movie. It was. It really, really was. And a good adaptation. I agree. I agree. I do like, I don't know, out of like Shakespeare, I do like Hamlet. I think that's one of my favorite Shakespeare plays. I haven't seen much of like good live action adaptations for Hamlet. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I will find one. Anyways, Libby, if you want to check out an anime, Dan to Dan is actually kind of good. It is, like, it's funny. It is funny, at least. Let's see. Alright, I'm at the point where I'm supposed to incorporate the wire, but I'm also at the point where we're going to be winding down, so I'm like, oof. I think we'll put a pin in it, because I'm going to have to, oh, I do have hot glue, and I got my hot glue gun, so we will be able to do the stem coming up this week, and yeah, we'll be able to start putting together Libby's Lily, which has been fucking me up on the title. I feel so lazy every time I go to do a title because I'm like, the same, so I'm not changing it because, like, why? There's no point in that. Let's see, you don't watch anime, really? Man, I gotta find more people who aren't weirdos who maybe do. Usually they're kind of weirdos, though. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of a weirdo. Again, though, I'm very picky about which ones I do watch. Because there's some where it's like, yuck. Not gonna lie, kind of yuck. I am excited for this project. And then I have right here all of our other stuff. So we have the sunflower bag, we have the flail ball. So I just gotta start keep doing my decreases, and I'm gonna put this over by my work desk so that I work on it while it's slow on my shift, and that way I can get more done. And this purse, I just need to stop. I need to stop stopping on it. Like, I need to, like, just keep going. I still have more of a lining to stitch, and then I have to make my dress. So we have a lot of projects in front of us, and it's going to be really good. And I think I just need to manage my time and allocate the time as well, and be like, I'm specifically going to, like, set my evening aside for this, rather than overcommitting to a bunch of other stuff that, like, you know, isn't gonna really get anything done, like Elder Scrolls, which I'm gonna go play more of because I'm addicted. It's a crisis. I don't know how I didn't find the game sooner, frankly. I'm disappointed in myself because that is, like, right up my alley. It's open world. I have free will. The NPCs are weird. There's, like, a bajillion side quests. Are you kidding me? Like, that's everything I want. And not only that, but, like, there are several sidekicks where I'm just kind of in love. There's this one. So my person in Skyrim is Freyana, and her name's Freya, and I'm like, you bitch, go get a different name. But anyways, she's incredible, and I'm in love with her. But then there's also this vampire lady. So it's a whole thing going on. Let's see, you're working on a project for a friend of yours while working on getting over a bad breakup. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Breakups are the worst. I'm glad that you're able to work on your project and hopefully take your mind off of those things. Breakups suck, so totally understandable. What are you making for your friend? Let's see, you have Oblivion for your Xbox and you always got distracted. Yes! There's so many like little missions to go on, and I don't know, I like doing all of those little side quests and looting everything. Although I will say, once you do get money in the game, it's kind of easier to keep money in the game. Worse when she went back to her. Oh, she had a bad ex. Holy crap. Her abusive ex boyfriend that she had before. Oh my god. I'm so sorry that your ex did that. Wow. Jeez. It is very frustrating when people do that. I have a family friend who, like, CPS was getting involved, but she ended up taking him back, so now CPS isn't going to. It's very frustrating when people make those kinds of decisions for themselves, and you can't really, you have to kind of let them make those choices, unfortunately. It's very frustrating. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. But you're working on a project for your friend, so hopefully that'll help take your mind off of things. We are winding down. Let's see here. I'm going to remember to put on my little outro screen with our fat cat. Yeah, so this week, next stream will be Friday night. And then on Saturday, I don't know if I should, like, I've thought about taking little videos to, like, share with you all. You got your frustration out when you ran into her ex the night that they got back together. Oh my god. Oh, you put him in an ER? Oh my gosh. Oh, Streamlabs needs to chill. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Yeah. Saturday is the free market. So I'll probably put together a little video of that. And then it's also May Day weekend. So definitely take a look at what your community has going on. I know there's a bunch of like little get-togethers in mine, which is really exciting. I'm also going to the Tulip House here in Minnesota, which is going to be really pretty. So I'll share what that looks like. It's very much like to the name. It's a house with an insane amount of tulips. But it's super pretty, and I drove by it earlier today, and there was a massive group there. Everyone's taking pictures. It's very fun. And then Sunday, I have a group ride for the biking, and then I might hit the farmer's market. So Libby, I'm going to keep an eye out for anything fun that I can send with your lily and your flail and just anything that I might come across for you as well. But I love the farmer's market, and I just love to like get out there this time of the year. I'm probably going to get myself some flowers, which is always like, makes you feel great. Yeah. Let's see here. Your friend's gift is a set of like spiked bracers, like for the forearm. That's neat. So you do like leather work and maybe some metal work. It's always really interesting to see the different things that people create. My dad does a lot of leather stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You're gonna try and go to the farmer's market too? Yay! I love the farmer's market. If you find anything cool, oh my gosh, I want to hear about it. Okay, you do like almost any material? That's so cool. That's so cool. Well, we do some sewing. Yeah, just like crafting in general. But it's always nice to just kind of like check stuff out. Yeah. So I will, so Friday, and then there will be a stream on Saturday, because I'm not going to have like anything crazy going on for like once to my knowledge. All right. If I've forgotten about plans, I will update you. But yes, super excited for the rest of the week. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend and a wonderful rest of their day. what are words anymore. I'll talk to you all very soon. I'll chat with you soon is what I was gonna say. But yeah, have a great night. Good night. I'll stop repeating my